Hello, in this video I will be demonstrating the workflow of our module CR EDI Integration. Basically, what this module does is that in terms of an operationals like sell order, purchase order, manufacturing, invoices, any record or any document related to any of this need to be imported, exported, downloaded, or need to be uploaded in any case on the remote servers like FTP or SFTP servers. This could be easily handled using this module. So to process with this, you need to set EDI manager and EDI users by going to settings, user and company users, and under mutual admin, under other access right, I have the EDI integration showing me the EDI manager access right set. For the mock demo, I have EDI user access set. For these two things, the access right makes difference is that the connection related part, the credential setting and remote directory setting part is only to be done by a manager, and rest flow can be managed by any of the company's employee. So connection part is where you need to go to EDI integration, configurations, and FTP SFTP configurations. Currently we have the demo FTP server and the demo SFTP servers. So with all this credential set, server type as FTP, server address, currently I have the local address, port number, demo, uh, the demo credentials of username and password, and the remote directory. And when we click on the test connection, we have the connection established successfully message. With this, when connection is established, you will be seeing the directories synced over here based on the connection that has been established. For any instance, if these directories are not synced, you can click on the sync directory and it will show you this message, and when you refresh this particular record, you will be seeing this directory synced over here. Now we have this directory name. This is something like the name of the directory that is present over here in your FTP server. The operation type is something like download, upload, or both. The download is something that you already have a file in your FTP server and you want that to be imported or downloaded here into your Odoo. In that case, download should be kept. Upload is something that there is a certain record that it need to be exported or uploaded at the FTP server. In that case, you need to keep the upload. In any case, you have the operation to be done both the ways, you need to keep the both as selected. Daily new file is something that when this is checked, this incoming directory, this directory having any of the changes will be automatically synced in the next 24 hours. EDI mapping configurations is something that you want this particular EDI record or the operational details synced this to this particular directory need to be set over here. Search mapping table using XML is something that if this particular EDI configuration record has a particular string set, so for an instance demo testing, so this directory, in under this directory it will be searching for the demo testing string and will be mapping over here. Also, if the manual sync operation is required for this particular directory in terms of any operations done, you need to click on the generate auto sync. This will manually trigger the operation of the syncing document and will update the latest file over here. This was all regarding the connection part. Now when you go to EDI configurations and create a completely new record for the any instance, like currently I have this incoming partner XML pre-created with the name and email fields set as in the field mapping. We will go through this one by one. In the general settings, we have the model selected as contact, no Odoo submodels of this main table has been checked, like if the data is need to be taken from the main table or subtable, it could be taken. The operational details, like it's an incoming operation, we have the incoming set, that's why the sync incoming button is visible over here. And when we change this, you can see this, it has showing is sync outgoing, followed by this multiple records and XML or JSON format files and XML head. This XML head is something that I have previously said in the XML connection search by XML content part. Here you can select as the select multiple records or the single records as per your convenience. The connection and directory need to have the FTP connection record set over here, the FTP server connection part here, the server type and the directory from which you need to import. The incoming action under the operation advanced options is something that auto apply shipping method. This is where the any order like sale order, purchase order is imported and does not have the shipping cost added. The Odoo will be auto adding it automatically with the default shipping method charges that is set in the Odoo. Auto confirm order. The auto confirm order, when checked, will automatically confirm the order when it is successfully imported into Odoo. And this is something that you need to check. We will advise that keep this as checked every time, because even if there is no value set in your no values for the particular record creation is set into your file in the remote directory, the record will be created here with the unknown names or demo informations set pre-defined. Search record from this value. If I string if is written as demo incoming, it will be searching that particular part and importing over here. Default values, like as I said, shipping charges related part or anything could be set over here. And the error activity, if this record fails in importing or exporting, the particular user will be notified and will be responsible to handle this. Field mapping has the XML elements like the name against the Odoo field as name in the contact field to search from M2. That this is something that this particular model set over here is relational to any other, could be searched from that particular part for name field. Subtables of like if I have any other EDI configuration record with this and I want the record accessible, this information of the record accessible from some other records configuration or the model set, you can do that. This is the address field, like if the instead of email, if we would have added the address into our file, you need to keep this as an address so that it is accordingly adjusted into the address part or address field content of the contact module. Required field is like when an outgoing file is being uploaded or exported, in that case this field should be required, like this. If these fields in Odoo are not set, it will not be exported. The character length maximum is the one that will hold the value of maximum how many characters should be exported. So with all this, when we click on the sync incoming, at the blink of an eye we have the state as completed. And when we will check this, how we will check this, that when we go to the EDI logs, we have a successful log with the timestamps, EDI configuration, operational details, success, and the messages over here. So with this, how we will handle that? This is the success part. This was regarding the log part. If you want this operation logged over here to be deleted at certain part of a time, like this is something that will, the log is something that will be created for each and every operations done for the incoming, outgoing, or anything, and you want the log to be automatically deleted, you can go to logs configurations and set this tick as auto log deletion. When this is enabled, you will be seeing this field in the days, like 7 days. After 7 days, my log will be automatically deleted. Now let's talk about the this transaction created related this. When we go to EDI transactions, you will see this. We have this particular transactions with the reference EDI TX00001, like transaction 1 Odoo record 48. When you click on the open record, you have the unnamed partner created. Why this is unnamed over here? So for this, you need to understand that currently we do not have anything set in the name field for contact in the file that is in the remote directory. Also, in this case, this contact would not be created if if you could not have set the if we have not kept this as checked. So this was the case why we need to keep this checked. So this was all regarding this part. In the same flow, we have the export related part also. It's like I have this new EDI outgoing operations on in terms of the contact with all this information set. Okay, so we will be creating a completely new outgoing EDI operation model. Let's keep the contact itself and keeping it as a single record for now. Demo FTP, and this could be outgoing. Advanced, you can say this. With the outgoing part, we have the advanced option changed, like targeting partner, that this particular partner is the record related to this particular partner is to be targeted. Export search domain, if there is a specific domain for this particular partner, like Azure integer, but Azure integer's contact record that having this particular address only should to be exported, and these are the two fields that we have previously seen. And in the field mapping, we will be setting as name. Sorted by contact. We'll keep this let's write the partner ID So we will keep this as, let's keep this, okay, no issue, and we will save and click on the outgoing. You can say this, it has been completed. Same process, we will go to EDI logs and you can say this, the output operation is completed successfully. And when we go to EDI transactions, we have the outgoing file generated over here, so you can say this, okay. Now with this what our record was the outgoing EDI operations. So we'll come to this export record. When you need to export this, we have the outgoing EDI operation to be set in EDI configurations. Select record. Here I have given the example of three records separated by three IDs separated by comma. The Odoo ID is separated by comma, and the products, like for this product. So when I click on the export, you can see this selected record has been queued for the export and the draft transaction. When you come back over here, we have this particular 4 records in the draft. What I will suggest is that clearly observe the record Odoo record ID as 1, 2, 5 and 20. Why this 4 record with the IDs, this IDs has been created? It is done because the ID 20 referred to the product that we have selected. Odoo ID, the product we have selected. 5, 2 and 1 was the some ID of the contact that we had set in the IDs. So basically with this, how this 4 record will be processed. So to process this, you need to go to EDI operation, outgoing EDI operation, and click on the sync outgoing again. Now when I go to EDI logs, we have the third log with the process done. And when we go to transactions, you can see this particular 4 records has been moved to done state with operations done. So this was the flow of our module, showing all the basic operations of it. Thank you.